I was talking to younger Derick, I would tell him like, Derick, you need to like stop being a chicken. Just go for it. So okay, so Seven Sketches. So Seven Sketches is the way I see it. It's a brand, yeah. And so what I do is I like to draw characters, yeah. And the characters I draw are original characters and popular characters. But when I do the popular characters, I do it in my style, and I like to do mashups sometimes. And all the while, like my interests are like changing, I'm taking bits and pieces of it and then just keeping it, and then it starts to like mash together. I like the shading of anime, so I'll take that, and I like the big eyes and the big head for those like cute chibi characters. With graffiti, I love the thick lines and the fashion, you know, the way the characters were drawn. I'm a sucker for like cute stuff too. I used to be embarrassed to admit it, but I don't care anymore. You know, take those cute characters, but give them like a street edge to it, you know. I never had dreams of doing my art, you know, being able to actually make money off of it. It wasn't until this friend of mine, he owns Light Sleepers. It's this little like hip hop shop on King Street, and yeah, he was like, "So Seven Sketches, when are we gonna do an art show?" And I was like, "Oh my God, I can't believe he's asking me that. Like, I so want to do one." So that was definitely something like, you know, I'm really like proud of. Powwow was that yearly mural festival, yeah, that we have here in Hawaii. So that was on my bucket list. I'm like, this is something I need to do like at least once in my life. And how many years it takes me to get there, I don't care. I'm gonna like, you know, strive for it, take baby steps or what have you. When the founder asked me to do that, I almost like lost it. I'm like, are you serious? Like hell yes. When I went to Kauai CC, I didn't know exactly what I wanted to do. I've always enjoyed doing art, but you know, everyone around me tells me, you know, if you major in art, it's basically majoring in starvation, right? So I kind of wanted to eat in the future, so I tried to stay away from art. So, you know, I was good at math, so I tried to pursue like, you know, careers around math. And because I liked art, you know, my parents suggested, oh, you know, art and math, maybe architecture, you know, things like that, yeah. But I always would come back to art, or I would always be taking art, you know, in addition to like studying these other like classes, yeah. So going to Kauai CC, and because, you know, it's at home, I don't have like that you know, extra like responsibilities yet, you know, like being a full-grown adult, you know. So I could really focus in on my studies. And going into Kauai CC, I was kind of nervous about that. It's like, oh, college is going to be much harder, so I really need to like give it my all. So it was all about, you know, doing really well in school. So, you know, because I did so well, I felt like, yeah, I totally like laid down the foundations for being a, you know, good student, like being diligent and focused and things like that. After I graduated from Kauai CC, I actually transferred over to UH. So when I was at UH, I was still taking, you know, again, I was trying to do something different, yeah, like maybe accounting or travel industry, but I kept going back to art. And then I heard about KCC's program. They had an animation program, and I was like, oh my God, that's like right up my alley, you know, like that's something I want to do. I don't know if the money's gonna be there for me, but you know, like at least I'll be happy. So when I was looking at KCC's curriculum, I saw web design, interface design. So I never thought about it before, yeah. It didn't seem like it was for me. It's design, it's a little bit more structured, more formal. So I didn't think I was cut out for that, but I really, you know, I wanted a job that was closely related to what I enjoyed doing, and that's still artistic to me. It's still creative. So I emailed the art counselor. You know, she really helped, you know, me like just finally just be like, okay, enough of trying to like try all these other like career paths. I'm just gonna cave into my passion and let's just go with art. So one thing I've noticed, like when I look back on myself, I've always made excuses why I can't do that. You know, it's excuses like, oh, you know, it doesn't pay well, or you know, people might not like my stuff. I'm always making all these, but deep down inside, I love doing that stuff. So I would tell my younger self, like, stop making excuses why you can't do it, and make excuses why you should do it.